Hey everyone, so this is just going to be a follow-up video to my previous video about the normal barracks, and it's just going to give you some details of the time it takes per troop capacity to build from the dark barracks rather than normal barracks. Just going to give you some information about that. So the interesting thing about this is in the troop capacity you've got 22.5 seconds, and then it doubles, almost doubles, and then doubles again as you go up. And then Golem, I actually didn't realize it was sort of not necessarily that quick, but it was less time than I thought it was going to be. So with the dark barracks, it's easier because you only have 4 different types of units. With the dark barracks, you can only actually get 2 dark barracks. You can't have the 4 like the normal barracks. So if we go through the figures, you got 22.5 seconds per troop capacity for the minions, which isn't too bad. It's the quickest one. If you want to build up your army camp, that's quicker than the archer, but it isn't. It's the second quickest one overall because the giant was 24, the archer was 25, but the barbarian is 20. So it's only 2.5 seconds more than the barbarian. So it's pretty quick if you wanted to train your whole clan camp up to the minions. It's probably not a very good idea because they get taken down quite quickly by a lot of units. They are flying units though, so if you can take out the air defenses with other things, they're a really good unit. But anyway, so I'm gonna just quickly run through all the figures. You got 2,700 seconds, and it's fairly self-explanatory. 22.5 seconds, 50 seconds, 112.5 seconds, which is just under 2 minutes. That's about a minute. That's about just under half. It's a third of a minute, really. And then you've got 1.5 for each column. So I am going to go through another perspective thing. I'm going to use 200 capacity because I think most people are at Town Hall 8, maybe 7, 8. A lot of people aren't at Town Hall 9 yet, and there is Town Hall 10 obviously. But the max capacity is 220. But I'm just going to use 200 because that's what I use. I'm going to go through how to do the calculation. So if you want, you can just put 220 if you've got 220, and then work it out. It's quite easy. So the one thing I am going to mention is because golems are 30 capacity, when you do 200 capacity clan camp, you can only make 6.6 golems. And you can't make 0.6 of a golem when we're playing Clash of Clans, so I'm just going to use 6, so that means you have an extra 20 capacity when I'm talking about this, so you can use that to be filled with a dragon or filled with archers or whatever you want to fill it with, but bear in mind it has got an extra 20 capacity when I'm talking about this. Okay, so I'm going to compare minions and golems. So we'll go through the minion one first. Now with minions, they're 2 capacity per unit, so that would be 100 because 200 capacity, so that's 100 minions times by 45 gives you 4,500 seconds to make 100 minions. Now because the dark barracks you can have 2, not 4, but you can have 2, you divide it by 2 to get how many seconds it would take you to produce those, which gives you 2,250 seconds. And to get this into minutes, you divide that by 60. So that would be 37.5 minutes. So 37.5 minutes. It's not too bad to fill up your whole clan camp. And then if you divide it by 60 again, you get 0.625 hours. Oops. So 0.625 hours to fill up your clan camp. And now if we do the same for golems, I'm going to use 6, like I said, because of the 0.6. So 6 times 2,700, which is how many seconds it takes, gives you 16,200 seconds. Dividing that by 2, you get 8,100 seconds to fill up your clan camp with 6 golems. And then dividing that by 60, you get 135 minutes, which is just over 2 hours. So divide that by 6 again and you actually get 2.25 hours. So if you look at the difference, it's not too great. It's roughly 4 times, so you could fill up your clan camp probably just over 4 times. I'll just quickly do that calculation. So 2.25 by 0.625. You can do it 3.6 times. So you can fill up your clan capacity just over 3.5 times with minions. Then you can do it once with golems. And obviously you have got the 20 spare spaces with the golems, so you'll have to take that into account as well. So I'll just quickly go over the 220 if you want to use that. So instead of doing 100 times by 45, you do 110, because you can fit 110 minions in your clan capacity, because each unit's 2 times 110 is 220. And then you do the same process, you divide it by 2, then divide it by 60, and then 60 again to work that out. And with with golems, with 220, you do 220 divided by 30, so that would give you 7.3 golems. Obviously you can't do the 0.3 golems, so you do 7. You could do 7 times 30, which gives you 210 capacity, which again leaves you with 10 spare capacity to fill up, so you can use archers and things like golems and things like goblins, whatever you want to use. Excuse me, to fill that up. I think that's going to be about it for that video, just a brief video, guys. Thank you for watching. Please do comment, like, and subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'm going to be releasing a series video later today, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks.